Dear Ferguson, I know you got soldiers on these streets in plain clothes fighting wars that they never asked for, yet somehow born onto this battlefield that forced them to suit up from head to toe in camouflage robes they can't even hide in, shielded by this dark armor they call skin, except armed with the very same thing that seems to be harming them, harming these young men that be standing all in harm's way on those hands up, don't shoot kind of days, those never know if they're gonna get home safe escapades, those running for their life because they're a little too dark and it's just a little too late. And I wonder how it feels knowing your time on this earth is just a body clock counting down to your bloody fates. And I count numbers that black boys hold like death tolls or balance on their palms like the insides of mugshots and prison poles. And I count too many funeral services and red roses around caskets to wonder why black mothers count their blessings at 4 a.m. from praying their families back safe. And I know your town has counted 20 candles for Mike Brown, just as my city has counted 50 bells for Sean, and Florida has marched around the ground they stood for Trayvon. And I know somewhere in heaven all three are looking down, shook, broken, scared that this battle will have to go on for too long, because right now Missouri has a war zone at their hands with all them threats from the Ku Klux Klan and plans on how to protect themselves against tear gas bombs, living each day like a shattered revolution gone wrong, click clack. Never needed Martin to die for us to realize that even heroes in this life aren't given the right to be alive, click clack. Got them suited up and strapped between the officers and the tanks, the court and the case. The genocide on our race will have a graveyard of crime below our feet before we even see that this is how they wanted it to be. Yet we live on the earth where Christ sacrificed his life for us to still wallow in our sins. Although we reside in America, at times I question the value of an American. Oh, star-spangled country of the reinvented slave, land of the free, they say, home of the brave. Oh, say, can you see them black boys lying in their grave? There is no shovel that can dig all these martyrs away. We march, we halt, we stand at command, salute to the young blacks and what they could have been. I just wish I could name more of these young men, but the 6 o'clock news doesn't even report half of them. I don't know much about armies or shooters or even Navy SEALs, but I do know we are in a state of emergency, a crisis bigger than you and I, and even those brave citizens in Ferguson who have lost their lives. I know there is a war going on outside, but there is not enough camouflage for all of us to hide.